Something I find super cool about this YouTube thing, am I wearing pants or not? The world may never know.
It feels like I'm skydiving when I text you. Rose petals on the floor outside your bedroom. Sunshine whenever you smile.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another story time. By the title you can already see, so let's get into it. So what is E. coli? I'm going to be reading this definition off my computer off of the WebMD website. E. coli, a type of bacteria that normally lives in your intestines. It's also found in the gut of some animals. Most types of E. coli are harmless and even help keep your digestive tract healthy, but some strains can cause diarrhea if you eat contaminated food or drink fouled water. While most of us associate E. coli with food poisoning, you can also get pneumonia and UTIs from different types of bacteria. Or some kind, it doesn't matter. One especially bad strain can make you very sick. It causes abdominal cramps, vomiting, bloody poop. It is also the leading cause of acute kidney failure in children. It can also cause life-threatening symptoms such as adult kidney failure, fever, bleeding, confusion, seizures, etc. So, kind of know the background of what it could do. Basically, it just makes you really fucking sick. So how can you contract E. coli? Also, again, from the same WebMD site. You can become infected when you swallow even a small amount of E. coli bacteria. Here's a few ways that could happen. From ground meat, untreated milk, fruits and vegetables, any and other foods and beverages pretty much, cheese, yogurt, unpasteurized juices, things like that, and milk. Water, so you can swallow water that contains E. coli, perhaps while swimming in a pool, lake, or pond, or you could contract it from another person who has it. Can be passed from you if you clean up after an infected person and they don't wash their hands really well before they touch their mouth. It can also be found at petting zoos or animal exhibits at fairs. So animals can also carry this. Okay, now that we got the definition BS out of the way, this is my experience. So when I was 16, my mom's father passed away, my grandpa, and all the family got together from the Bay Area. They all came down to Lake County, which is a really good fishing spot that my grandpa and a good buddy of his always used to go and fish at, like back in the 80s and 90s, when it was actually a legit fishing spot before Clear Lake turned to literal shit. So we go to this camping site, we rent a campsite, all the family comes out, we got tents, we got jet skis, we got all kinds of shit to have fun, to barbecue, to do a celebration of life. And we ended up spreading my grandpa's ashes in the lake. Don't know if you're allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have a permit, but don't tell nobody. So we're having a good time. We spread my grandpa's ashes into the lake, and then one of my cousins and me decided to go out on the jet ski. He would not let me control the jet ski. I had to sit behind him. And we're out on the lake, we're cruising, we're having fun. Then he goes around this sharp turn and it kicks me off of the jet ski. I ended up hitting like the side of my foot on the jet ski hella hard. It still hurts to this day because it was like my ankle bone. Like sometimes I get this like weird feeling in it. So he kicks me off the jet ski. He thinks it's so funny. And, you know, go the rest of the day. Totally fine. I still didn't get to drive the jet ski. I was still pissed off, but we still had fun. We're swimming in the lake, barbecuing, what have you. Spent the night. Then after everyone left and we're all packing up, we go home. It's Sunday, got school the next day. I'm 16, so I'm in high school. I believe I was a junior, so I had school on Monday. And probably by Wednesday, maybe 2-3 days after all of this, I start feeling like shit. And I've kind of struggled with stomach problems, I will just say. It runs really high in my family. So I just kind of resulted it as I'm just having another, you know, stomach episode. Nothing really to be too concerned about. And then after, you know, 2-3 days, I was still not feeling as good. It wasn't. So I went to the doctor. My mom took me to the doctor. They did their tests, they did a little ultrasound, they did all their shit, and came back that I had E. coli. I was like, what the fuck? How do I have E. coli? And me being a 16-year-old girl, I think of E. coli as coming from poop, coming from animal poop. So I'm thinking, I didn't eat no shit. What the like, how did this even happen? And then the doctor's kind of just explaining to me, well, did you do anything out of the normal over the weekend? And I was like, yeah, well, we went to Clear Lake and we were, you know, out on the jet skis and swimming in the lake and stuff. And she told me that that is probably how I contracted it, because all of that water in the lake is contaminated with literal shit. Yeah, so that's basically how I got E. coli at 16 years old. I wasn't dirty, I wasn't nasty, I didn't do anything wrong to catch it. I didn't go and sleep with someone that was dirty, nothing like that. I swallowed some water in Clear Lake and got E. coli. It was painful, it was disgusting, it was just awful. Like, I felt gross. Like, okay, when you're sick you feel gross anyways, but this was like, I literally felt gross. Like, there was something in my body that was just nasty. Ugh. If you've ever had E. coli, I sympathize with you. I really do. It really sucks. It's not a fun thing. I'm really cautious about lakes and things that I go into now, even though this is a lake that I grew up next to, that used to be clean. It's not anymore. Kind of sucks. But, so if you had an experience with E. coli, a story you'd like to share, please leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, found any interest in it, leave it a like and make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss anything. Guys, you don't want to miss this shit. I'm telling you. Alright, I think I'm done. See you guys next time. Bye.